Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well, and in this video I'm talking about Mercedes F1 being sued as well as a major update on the Grand Prix in Miami. So let's start with Miami, and on the run up to the Grand Prix this weekend there has been a lot of talk about the weather, and motorsport.com say that according to AccuWeather, which is what many teams rely on, there's an 88% chance of rain on Sunday and a 53% chance of thunderstorms, and well, it's the latter number that's going to have teams and drivers on alert. Basically, motorsport.com say that unlike in other countries, US law requires major outdoor public events such as Formula 1 Grand Prix to be halted if thunderstorms are approaching and there's a risk of lightning strikes. In such instances, the medical helicopter would not be able to fly, and it would also be considered dangerous for spectators who would need to leave the venue. Therefore, if rain arrives with thunderstorms over the weekend, even without a heavy downpour flooding the circuit, the race could be stopped with a red flag, and the drivers would have to return to the pit lane. Now make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss my Formula 1 content and are kept up to date with F1 news. Recently I managed to reach 47,000 subscribers and I'm close now to 48,000. Your support means so much to me, thank you so much for it. Now going back to this weather forecast, and well, none of us want this. It's been such a long gap between the Japanese Grand Prix at the end of March and the Miami Grand Prix this weekend, and well, the good news is that the FIA has downplayed the significance of the forecast and insisted it has alternative plans in place should they be needed, with an FIA spokesperson saying, as quoted by Racing News 365, "We're closely monitoring the weather forecast for this weekend. Having faced a similar situation last year in Miami with threats of thunderstorms, we have a contingency plan in place and will activate it if needed to minimise disruption to the on-track programme." So yeah, it's good news that things look like they're running to schedule, but we'll see what happens as the weekend goes on. But let's move on to the Mercedes Formula 1 team, who are being sued. Basically, Crash.net say that American track and field athlete Abby Steiner has taken action against the Mercedes Formula 1 team and former partner Puma in a lawsuit filed on 24th April 2026, and that the lawsuit has been filed in the Middlesex County Superior Court in Massachusetts. And Crash.net say, while this is not an F1 related matter, it's claimed that Mercedes and Puma were involved in and had control over the design, development, testing, manufacture, marketing, promotion, advertisement, sale, importation and distribution of a variety of Puma footwear, including the Puma shoes and component parts at issue in this complaint. Now, Puma was a long-term partner of the Mercedes F1 team. However, this partnership came to an end at the end of 2024, with Mercedes going on to partner with Adidas. And Crash.net say that in the filing it stated that she's seeking recovery for substantial personal injuries and damages suffered by plaintiff after plaintiff was seriously injured by products designed, engineered, tested, developed, manufactured, advertised, marketed, promoted, imported, sold and distributed by defendants. And the filing also alleges that as a direct and proximate cause of defendants' negligence and wrongful misconduct, as described herein, plaintiff has suffered and will continue to suffer physical and emotional injuries and damages, including past, present and future pain and suffering, including the inability to compete in track and field at the national and Olympic levels. But that's going to be the video from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.